All right, Taurus. The next one is an ending. Middle of the month, we have an ending for you. This has to do with friendships. It's group energy. All right. It's your 11th house, which can be, congregating online digitally, but you have Pisces there. So these are friends that you have that you really don't get to see very often. These can be friends who are overseas because it's Pisces. Do you have movie stars that are friends? Do you have famous people that are stars? Do you have politicians that are friends? I said that are stars because it's Pisces. And Pisces is somebody who can be like a rock star, a movie star, even when you were a child, did you have like your imaginary friends? Because Pisces, like this whole energy of this location, it's like my friends are friends out there, right? Like I'm the one who sees them, nobody else sees them. Does that mean they're not real? You tell me. I know that angels are real and they may look differently for people. I know that there's a lot of 5D energies because that's what we're talking about, your 5D energy. Well, you have it in the house of angels. You've got Piscean energy there. That's the Christ consciousness energy. That's 5D. So it's like when things happen and you don't know how they happened, like something just occurred and it ended up being a benefit, like a source of protection for you, like somebody swooped in and put their arms around you. That's this energy. But this is a release and a letting go. This is a closure and a completion. So possibly there was friendships that were created and that are now ending. Let's not forget that Piscean energy is also hospitals. Okay. So Piscean being hospitals, do you have a friend in the hospital? Do you have a friend who's not feeling good? Let's flip your card over. Just remember, this is a release. Okay. Here it is. Now, Taurus, I happen to know for certain last month you got this card, female energy, because it's Venus and it is your card, Taurus. So it speaks to a friend who there was something about the senses, right? There was an abundance involved. The five senses, the earth. Yeah, we've got a bird even in this picture. This person likes looking at themselves. So possibly a friend that was considered beautiful or glamorous. But we've got like the fruit, we've got the smells, we've got the tastes. It's all the sensual side of life. It looks good, it tastes good, it smells good, it is good. So for friendships, something about beauty and abundance, but there's something here that is very sensual, the sensual side of life. And so maybe there's a sensual side of your life you're releasing. Again, it's group energy. Did you belong to a group? So it's like, do you belong to like a movie club or something? Are you not watching those movies any longer? Because it's almost like idealistic, right? It's almost like fantasy. It's almost like too good to be true. And so there could be simply a releasing of something as simple as that. But better yet, do you get food delivered to you? Maybe you're like, hey, this stuff's getting a little bit costly, right? Because this is that, again, this is that group energy. This is belonging, like this membership, like we all belong to this. That's what this group energy is. I will say that it's social causes as well, because it's that 11th house. So social causes, is there something you're doing that's for the earth? Do you have friends involved in that? Either way, Taurus, this is a release. So for some of you out there, check up on your friends. You might have a friend who needs a phone call. You might have a friend who's not feeling so hot. Okay. So Pisces tends to make us feel as though we're willing to sacrifice for our friends. So you may have friends who are willing to sacrifice for you, friends you were willing to sacrifice for. The ending of a cycle. It's a closure. It's a release. At the end of the month, Taurus, we have another new beginning. And this new beginning is with your health. It's your daily routines. It also is that pet vibe energy that I spoke about a little bit earlier at the beginning. This is a new start, but it's in significant one-on-one relationships. So there's a new relationship. Is it a new relationship with yourself? Are you making a recommitment to who you are? Because it's got like the strong Libra vibe to it. There's a new relationship that could be a business partnership, but it will have everything to do with your day-to-day routines, possibly the domestic side of your life. So it could be as simple as somebody you live with, could be someone who lives close to you, but it's important. So it could be a spouse. It could also be a sibling energy because they're close by, a peer energy, even classmate, schoolmate. Because think about this, depending upon your age, you go to school every day, right? Or 5 days a week, right? And if you're an adult, you're going to work every day. So yes, it could also involve a work routine. a work habit. But this is a new beginning. It involves you working with somebody else, two people, a significant one-on-one relationship. Let's pull the card and see how this new beginning looks for you. Shazam! Take a look at that. This is the moon, and this is Pisces, or I should say Neptune. The moon and Neptune. So the moon is the past, it's feminine energy. Neptune is the same as Pisces energy. Neptune is fantasy, it's sci fi, but it's also divine love. It's like that angelic realm, God energy, even Jesus in the garden. It's meditation, prayer, music, sound. Yeah, I mentioned movies already and fantasy, right? There's this going on. Now, this moon, and it's the past, is showing me Scorpio. You see that? It's showing me Scorpio. So it's wounds of the past. And we've got, Neptune and Pisces. So it's past life energy, wounds from other lifetimes is what this screams out to me. And it may involve mom, but it's definitely female. Something fascinating about this card. This is a person with two heads. Yeah, let me turn it over to get the details, but I only see 2 feet down there, a left and a right foot. But yet I see 2 hands, and I see 2 heads. Very interesting. Split personality type of thing. This is like angel wings, and this is like a bat wing. You see that on that? Yep, you see that? Very interesting. Let me see what they're holding. This is nighttime energy over here, the dark, right? The moon, dark side of the moon, or whatever you want to say. But this is nighttime and this is daytime. I didn't really even see that. Interesting. This is such a loaded card. This is a new beginning. This tells me right off the bat, a new beginning with somebody that you have history with, that you have soul history with. This is so obvious. Soul history. Hopefully there will be a healing that this brings, because this is what Scorpio energy does. So there's going to likely be some sort of a reminder. I did already mention about the 6th house, but emotional healing. This energy over here is holding is, I don't even know. It looks like a plate. Can you see what that is? It looks like a plate, and I could be wrong, but it's like a plate with artwork on it. You know how those plates that have like really cool designs on them? And that plate is a picture of like a scene, like a earthy type of scene. There's a tree, and there's like a lake and a river I can see, and a little bit of hills. So this earth energy is present, which is fascinating, because if this is Scorpio, the opposite of Scorpio is Taurus. Wow, this is a loaded card. This is a loaded card, Taurus. Past life stuff coming out here in this new beginning. The light and the dark, your shadow side coming through, your shadow side coming out. And that's good, because that's healing energy. And you've got Neptune present, angel wings and protection, the night and the day. See how you've got the snake there and the serpent? This is transformation. The snake would also be for Scorpio. Angel wings, eagle wings, I will say. For Scorpio, the animal, the eagle. Scorpio, to heal, brings the wounds from the past, the emotional, deep buried wounds, to the surface. Talk about them, vlog about them, write them down, even if you don't share them with somebody else. But there's some sort of a process of healing that's going to begin. Absolutely. You got the astrology, and then this card is like, okay, there's a new beginning, and this new beginning with this new partner, and this partner could be, I did mention self, and this suggests self. This suggests one person, but it's the duality of our self, right? Our past and our future, our past and our present, even stuff from the past that was hurtful, and the possibilities for the new and the sunlight and the growth. But even at night, stuff grows. It's not stuff to necessarily be ashamed of. It's just, it's time to start processing, to start sharing stuff from the past. When that happens, we shed it. Literally, shed, share, release. But this is the new beginning. It's time, Taurus. Enjoy your September, Taurus. So below the video, I'll have all the degrees for those of you who like to pay attention to the degrees in your chart. Again, if you don't know and you want to know, just comment below.